It's time for another report on the latest guns launched over the past 2 months. Here's a sneak peek into the new gun models making their way into the marketplace in the near future. The Soviets made a lot of interesting guns, but one of the coolest and most widely sought after is the VSS Ventores. This integrally suppressed special-purpose rifle, chambered for 9x39mm, has become widely known in the gun world through video games and war footage since its introduction in 1987. But unlike some other Russian guns, the VSS has never been available in the U.S. That, however, is about to change. A company called BSD Fabrication has teamed up with B&T to produce American-made VSS Ventores clones, with B&T making the integral suppressor portion. The rifle features a single-stamp design with a permanently attached user-serviceable suppressor crafted by Brugger and Thomet. BSD used cutting-edge 3D scanning and reverse engineering to stay true to the iconic Russian design while adapting it for the modern U.S. market. For the American VSS, they utilized the 300 Blackout cartridge. This cartridge is also a specialized heavy subsonic cartridge that can be loaded with supers or subs and would work great through an integrally suppressed barrel. Next up, we have the Sons of Liberty MK1, an AR-15 pattern 5.56 NATO SBR with the goal of maximizing rail space between the upper receiver and its modern M-LOK-equipped handguard. While the MK1 is not built with a single-piece monolithic upper receiver, both its upper receiver and the railed M-LOK handguard are designed to mesh together at the rifle's breech area to mimic the continuity of a monolithic rail in order to offer the end user a seamless rail space. The top portion of this continuous stretch of rail space also includes a deep-cut channel through the middle of the Picatinny rail surface to aid the user with cable management and routing for any tactical accessories mounted around this SBR. Sons of Liberty offers 3 different kinds of barrels, from stainless steel to standard CMV barrel steel to a polygonal rifled barrel. The gas ports in these respective barrels are conservatively sized to provide smoother function with suppressors. All Sons of Liberty Gunworks MK1 lowers are built with longer A5 length receiver extension. These elongated buffer tubes use a rifle-length recoil spring and a longer, heavier buffer to provide smoother and less violent and abrupt cycling for a more consistent and predictable recoil impulse. MSRP for the Sons of Liberty MK1 is $2,299. Known as the Jackal 2.0, this long-stroke piston-driven rifle takes its cues from both the AR-15 and AK. Updating some features, the Jackal 2.0 will now come with a proprietary lower to improve on the looks and feel, while also outfitting itself with a new Axor stock. This stock is adjustable for length of pull and can be folded to the left side and locked into place. The pistol grip is PSA's own ergonomic design made specifically for the Jackal. In addition to some upgrades, PSA shaved some weight off the Jackal 2.0, trimming its width. This brings a more comfortable shooting experience. Other notable changes include the charging handle, which is now located rearward and has a spring-loaded snag-free profile. If you want to swap out barrels, PSA has made that easier, streamlining the process so DIYers will have a much simpler task of swapping out barrels. The PSA Jackal 2.0 is available in 5.56 NATO and 300 BLK currently. For concealed carry, the space-age-looking Diamondback SDR is about as small as revolvers come while still offering a fully featured firearm. The 9mm version of the SDR holds 6 rounds and includes features you'd expect from other well-known double-action revolvers with a swing-out cylinder. It has a traditional double-action, single-action trigger with a smooth, non-stacking pull weight of 9 to 11.5 pounds. The single-action pull has no take-up or creep and breaks at about 3.5 pounds. The revolver comes standard with a fixed orange fiber optic front sight, dovetail fiber optic green rear sight, and a fully captured crane link and cylinder assembly. Grips on the SDR are Hogue Combat Style black rubber branded with the Diamondback logo and have pebble grain texturing. All the attributes we just mentioned are wrapped up in a solid stainless steel frame, cylinder, and 2-inch barrel. Also notable on the SDR is an excellent polish job, and that gives the appearance of fine nickel plating. The whole package weighs in at just over 21 ounces. Diamondback partnered with TK Custom, and the gun ships with 3 TK Custom moon clips in the box. Even straight out of the box, this is a prime example of a perfectly reliable concealed carry revolver. The long-awaited FDP-9 folding pistol from Magpul and Zev Tech folds into a compact, nearly square package for the ultimate in concealment, yet pops open quickly for rapid deployment. The internal chassis is based on the Zev OZ9 V2 system with Gen 5 internals but greatly modified. Constructed of 4140 steel using a hybrid 17.4 SS slide, all steel components are coated in black nitride. Surface controls include folding ambi charging handles forward of the action. At around 11 by 5 inches when folded, it can be packed in a lot more places without carrying a bag that screams, "I have a PCC stuffed inside here." It's discreet in a whole new way. Pushing down on the charging handle while stowed will deploy the firearm, something that can be done in about a second with a little practice. The unfolded FDP is still a very compact firearm, running around 20 inches. The 7-inch barrel can handle longer shots comfortably, allowing shooters to hit steel targets out to 200 yards. For most users, it'll be a close quarters tool, but its accuracy at range is a nice bonus. For the package you're getting, the FDP-9 sits at a respectable $1,600 MSRP. It's a niche firearm, no doubt, but one that fills a unique role in today's market. Not everything has to be about urban combat. That was my justification for considering the Axor Arms FSS Mini shotgun. Thanks to its revolutionary folding feature, it can be easily transported and takes on a compact size that can even fit in your laptop bag. It's important to know that unlike the Mossberg Shockwave pump-action shotguns, the FSS Mini features a semi-automatic operating system and is equipped with a 14-inch barrel. Feeding from a magazine tube running underneath the barrel, the FSS Mini holds up to 5 rounds total, including 1 in the chamber. The firearm is chambered in 12-gauge and features a 3-inch chamber and is equipped with a cross-bolt safety at the rear of the trigger guard, as well as a bolt release located on the right side of the receiver. The synthetic handguard and pistol grip are preferred due to their lightweight design, reducing overall weight and enhancing shooter control. The textured handguard provides a secure hold by gripping your hands. Additionally, you can personalize the shotgun with various universal accessories using the standard 22mm Picatinny rail. The suggested retail price on the Axor Arms FSS Mini is $449. Staccato created a lot of buzz with its introduction of the HD double-stack pistol. First, let's talk about why Staccato went with Glock magazines. Glock mags are cheap and bomb-proof. Plus, many agencies already use Glock mags, so a changeover would be relatively simple. So what else did Staccato do to this gun? It's totally ambidextrous, which is not possible with a 2011. Now there are slide lock levers on both sides, and the magazine release button is easily reversible. The slide lock levers have also been extended to be more accessible. Next, the HD grip was slimmed down to fit more hand sizes. This works because the Glock magazines are smaller and the grip is now closer in size to the CS and C lines. Staccato kept the same grip angle that everyone loves. Designers added a firing pin block to make the HD drop safe, but this had a bunch of ancillary benefits. Adding this feature negated the need for a grip safety, so that was deleted. With no grip safety, the gun's more reliable since 1 point of dust and dirt entry is eliminated. The lack of grip safety also means the shooter's hand can be higher on the grip, giving the effect of a lower bore axis, which lowers perceived recoil. In addition, a new optics mounting system was added. It's Staccato's older host plate system that allows dots to be mounted directly to the slide. Finally, the entire recoil and fire control system was changed. This was done to keep the great trigger, improve the felt recoil, increase reliability, and accommodate all the new control changes. The engineers basically kept everything that was great and made it even better.